Christine Shultz, the co-chair of Grades of Green in Hermosa.
Hi everybody, Christine Shultz. I'm a co-chair of Grades of Green, Hermosa Beach. I'm a mom of 3 kids that go to Hermosa schools. I've got a 1st grader, a 3rd grader at Hermosa View, and a 4th grader at Hermosa Valley. So, who we are, Hermosa Beach Grades of Green team is a group of parent volunteers and student leaders that are dedicated to instilling environmental values in Hermosa Beach students. Both Hermosa View and Hermosa Valley are Grades of Green schools, which means they are part of a movement of over 450 schools across the globe that are inspiring and empowering kids to care for the environment by implementing Grades of Green activities at their schools. Hermosa Beach's Grades of Green's team implements trash-free lunches. We celebrate Earth Week, and we promote walking to school among some things we do. So we have docents in every class from kindergarten to 3rd grade, and these are all parent volunteers. Without these parents, there would be no environmental science at our schools. I don't know if you guys are aware, but Hermosa Beach Public Schools, we are the 3rd lowest funded school district in all of California. So while this could be curriculum in a lot of schools, if it wasn't for us parents, this would not be in our schools. So what we do for TK, transitional kindergarten, they read a book about trash, and then in the fall, and then in the spring, we work with LA County. We get this great group, Environmental Defenders Assembly, that teaches them reduce, reuse, recycle. In 1st grade, we continue with reduce, reuse, recycle. We do a day in the life of your trash. We get them to make trash-free lunches, and then we take items, and they have to learn what goes in the landfill, what goes recycling, and what goes in food cycle or rot. Talk about littering, the trash life cycle. Some things never ever, they're with us forever, like styrofoam, does not ever disintegrate. 2nd grade, we talk about water conservation. You know, we are in California, we have droughts, so we have to be very conscious of that. We do a water world. We teach them about recycling water, improving rain capture, desalination, water conservation, and then we also teach them becoming water wise. We have them do an activity in the class where one kid is pouring water, washing their hands, and how much water that captures versus somebody who actually turns it off while they soap up their hands, and they get to see that. 3rd grade, we do cool stuff with solar energy. They make pizza boxes that melt chocolate with the help of the sun. And then we have these cool solar powered cars, and they race. They have to put them together and put the solar part on just right to see which one goes faster. We also started getting into assemblies. So we have this really cool dinosaur assembly by Dr. Marcus Arison. 4th and 5th grade this year, we just are starting to do an ocean conservation there. We do campaigns, trash-free lunch campaigns, no idling at Hermosa View, walk to school. Current funding, we don't really get much funding. We don't get anything from the Grades of Green organization. We sell corn dogs, we sell snow cones. Athens has given us some money, and we're just part of other school organizations that everybody is just kind of getting tapped out. If we had money, we would fund assemblies for the next school year. We would love to have a display of trash cycles at each campus so everybody sees it, including parents. We would do more things at Valley, Clark Field. It's sad we trash that place, and we would love to have signs up. Beach cleanups. There's no regular beach cleanups in Hermosa Beach, and we're a coastal city. And do some assemblies possibly for the whole community even. So that's us. We are not a political organization. We are just here in education. We are trying to get these kids to have their hashtag woke moment earlier. They can say the aha moment, but they say hashtag woke earlier in life than our generation did. So thank you very much.